Alright, how's it going, everybody? So this is the bass cover that was originally, bass tutorial that was originally requested and kind of inspired me to start doing these tutorials. It is What's Up People by Maximum the Hormone. For this one, you need to play on a 4-string bass, and this is one of those rare songs that I play where all 4 strings will be utilized. And it is tuned C, G, C, F. So you will need some heavy gauge strings. I think my E string is a 110 or 115, I don't remember. But you're not going to be able to play it with like a 100 or 105 kind of string. You're going to need some heavy strings for this song. So let's get started. It's a tricky song at first, but it's actually kind of simple. A lot of it will be repeated, except for the end. The end gets definitely fresh, that's for sure. But the beginning starts off, the bass player, it's just, the song starts off with the guitar, and then the vocals come in. So for that part, you do that part 3 times, and then on that 4th part, the bass player plays nothing. It's on the C string, O, 3, O. Open 3, O. So. And that's it. That's it for that. And then it gets into the opening, the breakdown part, the screaming, and it's just the awesome headbanging part. This part is deceptively tricky because it's simple, but at the same time, the separation of the fingers is going to kill you. It's going to be a workout. If anything, this is a great training exercise for a bass player's fingers, because you're going to be playing 0, 3, 4, 2. 0, 3, 4, 2. You're going to be doing that 8 times. That's the breakdown part. So 0, 3, 4, 2, 0, 3, 0, 3, 4, 2, 0, 3, 4, 2, 0, 3, 4, 2, 0, 3, 4, 2, 0, 3, 4, 2, 0, 3, 4, 2, 8 times. I play it where it's open, middle finger, 3rd fret, ring finger, 4th fret, index finger, 2nd fret. It's tricky because like at first you'll be able to do it, but then you do it a lot in the song, so your fingers, especially your ring finger and your middle finger, are gonna get, it feels like tied up. It's gonna get real hard. So, or you can do it just 2 fingers, index and middle. However is easier for you, because you will be doing this part a lot. So you do that 8 times. I have the tab here. Let me see. So yeah, you do that 8 times, and this is probably my favorite part, or at least my 2nd favorite part. You get into this part, which is the verse. Now the tab I'm going to be linking, sadly it's not a Songster tab. I think there is a Songster tab. I usually get my tabs from Songster, but I think it was wrong, or it just didn't sound right. So the tab I'm linking is all text. So you're just gonna have to bear with it, and then keep along, look at the text, and then play along with me, and you should be able to get it. It does say what kind of notes to play above the notation, above the F string. You will see letters, which on the bottom, it's all explained, but it's a little complicated to see at first, and it's a little intimidating, but you'll get it. So here's the part after this. This is the verse. It's really good to play. I'll play it first, and then I will explain it. It's a whole lot of open strings, but the way you play, and the way I'm explaining the tab is text because it looks complicated. Because the tab, if you look at it kind of not paying attention, it looks just like this. But really, no, there's a rhythm to it. There's a it's a rhythm. It's a really cool rhythm to play and kind of vibe to, and but it's hard to explain how to play. So. So it's open, three, 3, 2. That's pretty much how it's hard to explain. I'm gonna keep up with the rhythm. I mean, you can listen to the song and hear it very well. Just that's how I learned it. Like I looked at the tab and I'm like, what? But then it's like, listen to the song, you will get the rhythm. So pretty much the only things to play are on the C string, this string right here, not the big one, but the smaller one. Play open 3, 2, and just follow along with the tab. So. Play that 3 times, and then on the 3rd time, play this. So the 4th time ends a bit short. So you get to the 3, then open, then 3 open, and rest. Don't play the 3 open, 3, 2. You play the 3 open, rest. And then it goes right back to the. So you play that another 8 times, and that's the breakdown part, that's the headbang part, another 8 times. And this is where it switches it up a little bit. So back to the smaller E string, you play this. And 2 times. You play that 2 times. So it's open, 3, 5, 6, 3, 5. It's open, 3, 5, 6, 5, 3. So open, 3, 5, 6, 5, 3. It's not hard. So open, 3, 5, 6, 5, 3. Open, 3, 5, 6, 5, 3. That's done twice. And then this part's actually one of the trickiest parts. I always seem to screw this up when I'm playing it with the song. When I'm playing it just like no music behind me, I always seem to get it, but so I will play this first, right after the 2 of the, then you play this. So this part's tricky because you will be using these 2 strings, the C and F string. So it's open twice, 3, 0, 3, 3. Open 3, open, open, 3, open, 3, 3. And then you go to on the F string, the 5th fret. So open, 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 3, open, 3, 3, 5 on the F string, back to 3. So open, open, 3, open, 3, 3, then on the F string, 5, then back to the C string, 3. Then you go down 2 frets and do the same exact way, but 5 and 7. So open, open, 5, open, 5, 5, 7 on the F string. I'll explain it. I kind of have to play it to kind of remind myself. So it's so this one, yeah. Okay, so this one's different. I have to play it to remind myself. So as soon as you play this, then there's no open. So 5, 5, then 7 on F string, 5, 6, 5, 7. 5, 5, 7, 5, 6, 6, 5, 7. So 5, 5, 7, 5, 6, 6, 5, 7. 5, 5, 7, 5, 6, 6, 5, 7. It's a really tricky part. Hopefully you can play that well, but it's hard to, for some reason it's really hard to play during the music. It's easier to play without music, I feel. So 5, 5, 7, 5, 6, 6, 5, 7. It's the second part. It's tricky. Okay, so let's see. And then it's to the chorus. I'm taking a look at the tab. The chorus is actually incredibly simple. It's only played twice. There's a little bit of a variation to it between the first and second chorus, but here's the first chorus of the song. First, you start off on the big C string, and you play open, 3, 5. Of course, it's going to be a couple of notes, so I'll play it first. So it's open, 3, 5. That's the whole chorus for the first time. So it's open, 3, 5, open. So once you're done with the C string, you play this on the C string. So 4 opens, 4 3s, 4 5s. Once you're done with the 5s, you go to the G string and play open, open, 3 3. So I played it a little bit slower, but this is how it's really played. So you do that 3 times. You do those measures 3 times, and then on the 4th measure, you play 1 open on the G string and rest. So the so the whole chorus sounds like this. This 3 measures, and then the 1/4 measure. So you end with a, and then it goes into the rest, and bass player stops right here, and this is another headbanging part, and all the bass player plays is 3/4/2, 3/4/2, 3/4/2, no open. This isn't like the beginning headbanging part. This is no open, just 3/4/2, 3/4/2, 3/4/2, 3/4/2 on the C string. And you play it that many times, 8 times. And then you go right back to the other C string and play the verse again. But let me explain something real quick. I'm going to link, like I did with my last tutorial, my cover that I did for the song. And this part right here, I play it completely different. I wasn't, kicking the microphone. I wasn't paying attention to the tab, and I play it like this in the tutorial video. If you watch my tutorial cover video, do not do that. It's the much faster version. I screwed it up in my cover video, so now that I know better, if you watch the cover video, just be aware of that part, and probably mock me in the comments, whatever. So after that, for 8 times, you go back to the verse. 3-0-3-2. And you play that full. There is no like, it's just full on. I believe. Let me check the tab real quick. Nope, I was wrong. So yeah, it's played exactly the same way as before. So you do on that fourth time. So there is a rest. It's 3-0 rest. And then you do the back to the original headbanging part, 0342, 0342, 0342. And you do that 8 times, and then we're back to the pre-chorus, which is the tricky part. Which I've already explained, so it's that part all over again. Then it's the chorus again. And this part, you actually play the full chorus, full 4 measures. So all 4 measures are 0-0-0-0, open 4 times, 3 4 times, 5 4 times, then on the G string 0-0-3-3. There is no, it's, you end on that. And let me see. Actually, there's a little bit added to the chorus. So this is how the chorus is played on the very last measure, the 4th measure. There's a little bit added to it. So you add, after the 0-0-3-3 on the G string, you add 2 O's, 2 opens on the C string. So rest. And then it will come to a point where there's going to be a little bit of a build-up, and then you'll hear it. And then once it comes to the very next part, right before that very next part, you want to go on the 10th fret of the C string and slide it up. Right. Yeah. So keep that in mind. Right before, so after the, wait a little bit, and you'll hear it. You'll hear the music about to build back up. And once it's building back up, 10th fret, slide up, and then this part comes in. So this part's it's actually pretty fun to play. So it's open, 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 03, 03, open, open, 3, 0, 5, 6. So just follow along with my fingers. So it's open, 3, 5, and 6. It's not hard to play. Just follow along with the rhythm. You'll hear the rhythm in the song. It's very clear. So play that. So in that part, you notice how you leave the open strings ringing as you're playing the next notes. So once you do that for 4 measures, the next part is very identical, but there's a lot of rest. Sorry. That's that part. And then it gets into the slap and pop song, which, it's the best. So this part is open, rest. Open, 03, 0, rest. 3, rest. Open, rest. 03, 0, 5, 6. So it sounds like this. I know that sounded complicated. Just follow along with it. Just follow along with how I'll play it right here. So so let me make sure you play this part 3 times. Wait. That part 3 times. O, O, 3, O, 3, O, O, 3, O, 5, 6. 3 times. This is what you play in the last measure. O, O, 3, O, rest. 3, O, rest. O, 3, O, rest. 3. So that's that 4 measures there. So then you get to the slap and pop part. And this is what makes this song even better, how the bassist just combines like these 2 different styles in one song. This is the only part that's slap and pop, but it's very simple, very fun to play. You hear the slap and pop in the song, so you will be able to know when to pop. But I'll just tell you what frets to play so you know. So you have slap, open on the C string, and then pop, the 7th fret on the F string. So it sounds like this. So after you go open, so it's open, slap the open, C string, pop the 7th. Open, pop, so slap, pop, slap, pop. Slap, pop, slap, pop. Once you play that, then you, so slap, pop, then slap on the C string, and then you're going to slap all of this. O, 3, O, O, 3, O, 5, 6. So O, 3, O, 5, 6. And all together, that sounds like this. And a gigantic rest for the bassist here. It's actually, I believe, I looked at the timer when I was practicing the song before I did this. I believe it's around the 3:39 mark is when the bassist comes in. It's a whole lot of the singing, the guitars, and the drums, just drum rolling and building it up, and it's a whole lot of that. So I believe right when the 3:39 mark hits, that's when the bassist comes in with the pre-chorus. So you play this. I fucked up the last part. That's the last one. So 3 measures of that, and then in the 4th measure, what's up, people? And it gets into the whole, this part is the hardest part. I'm not even sure if I still fully can pinpoint the bass in this part. Once the singer goes, what's up, people? And then it's just, literally, I thought that's what the bassist was doing. It was just like freaking out on the bass. I didn't know there was actual notes played in this part, but there are. This is probably the hardest part of the song because it's just every member of the band is freaking the hell out right now. And it's just like, we're going to end this song on just like, we don't give a crap. And yeah. There is an actual rhythm to this. It's really, 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 really hard to pinpoint it, but it is there. So this part, I'm going to explain this one before I play it. You have to play this so fast. This is 6 measures of this. So play what I'm about to show you 6 times. It's 0, 3. So yeah, 0, 3, 56653. 003 56653. You have to play that 6 times and make sure you do it fast because you will lose your way. If you press like more than one note, you will lose your way and it's really tricky. But here's where it gets even more trickier. And keep in mind, these are simple notes. These are incredibly simple notes. It's just played so fast, it's hard to keep up with the band. So after you play the... After you've done that 6 times, then you want to ring out the open for a whole note. So 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slide it up. So open 4 beats, whole note. So open, whole note, then 12th fret, whole note, and slide up the 12th fret, and then on the G string, open, but only for a quarter note. So altogether, it is this. So you're playing open 12 on both this, first the C string, both are whole notes. Then on the G string, open, which is only a quarter note, so it's going to be like... So it's only 1 beat. Since quarter note's only 1 beat. And then 12th fret. So open 12, open 12. Open 12, slide up. Open 12, slide up. So it sounds something like this. This part's so hard to pinpoint on the song, but you just listen to the song. It's not hard. It's open 12, open 12. And that's it. That's the whole song right there. The last part's so tricky because you have to play it so fast, keep up with the bass, keep up with the band, and then open 12, open 12, and then yeah. So that's it for What's Up People by Maximum Hormone. Please leave comments below for what to do next in terms of bass tutorials. I hope this helped, and I hope you enjoyed. Have a good day.